Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Professor.
My name is Igor Karpiuk. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon.
Good to see you. Thank you very much for devoting your time to Queen Hedvig Scholarship. I'm Radosław Koszewski, the founder of Queen Hedvig Scholarship. Together with me, there are Lidia Marcinkowska and Mariusz Pawlak. As you know, you will have 5 minutes to present yourself. Then each of us will have up to 3 minutes to ask you questions. And then all us together will have 1 minute to give you the feedback. Is this okay?
Yes, that's perfectly all right.
The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Igor Karpiuk, and I've been an English teacher for almost 27 years now. I've been teaching regular classes, of course, but also for the past 12 years, I've been teaching English B in International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. I've been teaching English B for, as I said, for almost 12 years now. And also for the past 3 years, I've also been working in middle years diploma program as an English teacher as well. At my school, I have various roles. Well, the most important ones, yeah, of course, I'm a teacher, but apart from that, I am also a community project supervisor, one of community project supervisors. This is a program which encourages students to do something for the local communities. And as a supervisor, my task is to monitor the progress, encourage them to work harder if necessary, offer them some feedback, give them support if they need support. Also, I'm one of the supervisors of the personal project program. This program focuses more on students' personal development. In this program, they are encouraged to pursue their personal goals, interests, ambitions, and to focus on their own interests more. I'm also involved with CAS, Creativity Activity Service Program in International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. In this case, students who do not have regular PE classes or arts classes, they have to take care of their own physical development and their own artistic development. So they have to design their own program in which they pursue various physical activities. And also they have to spend some time doing arts, various forms of art. And the most important part of this program is, of course, service, which comes down to volunteering and charity. So students, again, within the frames of this program, have to help both their local communities and other people. Last but not least, I'm also one of the supervisors of our school TV. Well, school TV, it's an understatement because basically it's more like a media enterprise. Because yes, of course, students who are members of school TV are responsible for live coverages of important events that take place in our school, and not only. Also, they are responsible for photo coverage of important events. So they provide our school website with photos of important school events. They also run some social media accounts regularly. And also they produce excellent podcasts, high quality podcasts. If you'd like, I can send you a link because they are available on Spotify. And those podcasts are really worth listening to because in those podcasts, students interview some interesting people, not only from our school community, but also other important members of our town. Right, so basically that's the most important things I'd like to tell about myself.
Thank you very much, and you are perfectly on time. Once again, thank you very much. We are impressed by your achievements and by your dedication to students. If I may ask you, imagine you are already in the Bay Area. Whom would you like to meet if you could meet only one person?
Well, if only one person, then I think I would choose Elon Musk.
Why?
Because on the one hand, he's one of the most successful businessmen, if not now, than ever. However, some things he does, some of his decisions, business decisions, personal decisions, and also some of his statements are pretty controversial. So I've been always wondering whether all those controversial things Elon Musk does are part of a larger strategy, and everything has been planned meticulously, and he just carries out this plan, or is there something else we don't know about him? Because when we read news stories about him, which report what he says, what he does, there is a lot of speculation about his motives, reasons. However, there are precious few facts which might explain some of his statements and some of his especially recent activities. So I would like to find out more about him.
Okay, that's interesting. And then my second question, because you have a great experience as a teacher, did you ever go with students abroad, and you were in charge of a pretty big group of students traveling, I know, to Slovakia, England, or any other country?
Well, perhaps I wasn't the most important leader of this group, but yes, I was involved in such enterprises. I think, well, the last time we went abroad, that was Vienna, and that was 62 students, a group of 62 students.
Wow, that's a lot. And how many teachers were taking care of the group?
There were 4 teachers altogether.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Lydia, if I may ask you to ask the question.
Good afternoon, Mr. Karpiuk. It's really a pleasure to hear you and welcome you here. As I come from Białystok, I really appreciate multicultural cities like Białystok, of course, is, but it might be very challenging, of course, also in USA, in this area where students go. So how do you plan to address any cultural, social differences that students may encounter during their stay in the USA?
Well, first of all, I think it's very important to prepare those students for this trip, to explain to them which region we are going to visit and what they might expect there. Because if they go unprepared, they might be surprised or even daunted by some of the things they might encounter there. So I think it might be a good idea to organize a meeting for those students and to give them, to prepare perhaps even a short workshop on what they might expect there. And if they are well prepared, then I think there shouldn't be any problems.
Okay, and then how do you think you and other students will benefit from observing these differences upon your return?
Right. So I think this trip might be very important for any teacher, also for me, because recently I've read an article in Forbes magazine, which says that according to some leading CEOs of some most progressive and important companies, those skills that we teachers teach at school currently will become obsolete or irrelevant in 3 to 5 years' time. So, in fact, if we focus on the present, we teachers are dragging our students into the past instead of preparing them for the future. That's why a visit to a place like that which is, well, a perfect example, the place where the future is designed, invented, and created. Even a short glimpse of this future might help prepare any teacher and any student for things to come. So that might help make our teaching process more relevant, more up-to-date, and effective.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mariusz?
Yes, hello. It's
Hello.
nice to meet you. So a quick question, not to waste the time. So you mentioned about the personal development of the students. So my question is about, in your opinion, what is the biggest danger in personal self-development of the students? The quick success or the failure?
That's a tough question. Personally, I believe that failure is something necessary in educational process. I have the privilege of working with excellent students who are not used to failing, and sometimes it makes teaching them more difficult, paradoxically, because they are not used to losing, they are unprepared to things that happen if they don't succeed. And I always encourage my students to fail at least once, so they can see how it feels like, and they can get ready for those bigger, more disappointing failures, which, well, we all inevitably sooner or later experience. So I think failure is a necessary element of a learning process. So perhaps success would be more dangerous to answer your question.
Okay, thank you. That's all for me.
Thank you very much. Professor, it has been a pleasure meeting you. I see you are so much dedicated to your students. They are very fortunate to meet you at the school. So
well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's the other way around. I am a fortunate teacher to have such brilliant students.
Excellent. We are going to, of course, we evaluate each candidate. We have many candidates and many excellent teachers who has the highest score. So please remember, there is a second part of this process, meaning voting in internet. So please convince as many students and their parents to vote for you as possible. Okay.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Lydia.
Just one quick thing. You are doing so much. You have so many activities that in your presentation, I would really prefer if you focused on a few main activities, because you had to skim over each topic. So it was a pity that we do not know, the details of these activities. But very, very impressive. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mariusz?
Yes, so just shortly, yes, I've mentioned that you have this many activities, but you seems to be very well organized and prepared, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. In about 2 or 3 weeks, you shall know results.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.